Hello everyone, just smelting a few things, some Xycraft, I think that's how you pronounce it. Various things to play around with in Xycraft now. I'll show you some of them. I'll just get a few more things. You do need quite a few of these ingots to build various things. I think I'll just carry on with the sorting system, if you can call it that. It's a bit basic at the moment. So at the moment, as you can remember, it's pulling out all the ores and sending them next door to be smelted. But that's about it really. So everything else will stay in here. So if I turn on the cobblestone, for instance, it'll keep the cobblestone here. So I want to change that. I want to pump a few more items out and get them to go into these barrels. So I'm going to need probably another filter. So I'm going to need some more silicon then, in that case. Where's me? Is it that one? Sand and glass. No, sand. Right, just a quick trip out to the desert. They should have dug some out by now.
Block.
The desert.
Block.
Oh, straight in the water there. Yep, digging a lot of sand out here. Where's the thingy? Can't remember where I put it. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Excuse me. Quite a bit of sand. And quite a lot of sand. Oh, you can eat sand. So he's doing quite well here. Take a bit more back.
Good morning.
Some more in there. I'll borrow that.
Block.
On the top of there. Right, so I need some coal as well then. Have I got any coal? Where would I have put that? Still not organised really. Oh, not too bad. I've still got some of it organised. Plenty of wool coming in from the sheep farm. A vast array of dyes there. Yellow. Yep, no coal. Let me just nip down the mine and make sure things are working right. Blog indeed. Oh, that's a bit close. Everything's being pumped up. Just waiting while the world loads. That lava's dangerously close. I think it's a fairly low miner, isn't it? Yeah, level 2, so it's going to be a bit slow going. Right, didn't find any coal. Just sleep through the night and probably make some charcoal. I think you can do it with that as well. No problem with wood anyway. I've got one piece of coal, hardly worth it really. Oh, hang on, let's find one with some fuel in it. Probably take a few stacks. So I think it's 3 coal or charcoal to sand, I'm not sure. And you have to do it in the... oh, there's some coal in there. Didn't see that. Just take that out. Use the charcoal as well. Right, I've got some silicon wafer already. I didn't notice I had that. Not much in the line. Not enough redstone though. I'll just go and check the mine. Might have hit some. I've got quite a few of these crystals. I'll just borrow the redstone. So some of that and some of those. Right, I think I only need one, so for now anyway I'll let the rest carry on cooking. Right, so we need one of those, some cobblestone, one piston, and a couple of gold. Oh dear. Ah, we're alright. Couple of gold, and boom. Filter. So this is not exactly the best way of filtering, but it'll work. I'm just going to have to break that for a minute, otherwise it's just going to spit stuff out all over the place. And just rotate that around. Ah, that's the first go. And let's see now. Not going to look very elegant, but I like to see all the pipes, as I've mentioned before. I like to see all the pipes and stuff rather than hide them away. I'll have to fix that in a minute. So what I'll do, I don't think I've got any on me now. I'll just go and get some covers. So what I can do is, I think I'll do the bottom one, I should do the top one. Oops. Can be a bit tricky to do. I think you have to shift click. There we go. And that's done the back. Yeah, you have to shift click, otherwise it puts it in or puts it on the back wall. Making a right mess here. There we go. So that just separates it so it doesn't go into those bottom barrels. I'll probably rearrange this actually, because I think I want it to go into the bottoms first and then the tops. I'll do for now. I'll tidy it up later. But so yeah, what's going to happen is stuff that's going to be pumped down here, it's going to try this barrel first, and if it can't get into it, it will go into this one and so on down the line. That's how it works. Okay, for now I'll just filter these crystals away. I'll set it up a bit better later. I just want to get it up and running first. So if I just take say one of each, red, green and blue, and then the dark and light. It's probably not the best use for it really at the moment, but I'll improve it later, like you do with a lot of things. So in this filter, just throw these in. So that's going to pull those out and put them down, just so I can demonstrate that. I'll make it useful later on. So just reconnect that. And away you go, the green crystals, and that ore's going next door. So there's the green ones going in. Right, here comes the red ones. And there you go. So there's no setting up required, it's built into the barrels to know that it can only receive a certain type of item. But I'll probably make this a lot better with like sorting cobblestone and maybe gravel and flint and coal and things like that. Because all these crystals can probably just go in the same chest, to be honest. They don't really need to be sorted like this. But it works. So I've finished this, well, done a bit more of this path, make it look a bit nicer. I think I'll build some more houses because I could really do with a bit more rent than's coming in. The mine is going to start sucking up the money real quick. So, although it's sunset, I'll just set it up.
Sim-U-Kraft building constructor activated.
So one of the neat things I've added recently, by the way, it's kind of hidden away. So I've got a specific size here that I want to fill, although this is rather large. Let's see what we can do. If you count how many blocks you've got, I'll just do that very quickly. Right, I've got about 21 there, I've just counted it quickly. So I've got a width of 21. So now if I go to here, obviously it's sunset, so we'll have to do it in the morning. Choose that one. What you can do is type W:21. Might have a house. There we go. So these are all the houses that are width of 21. Really handy. Let's have a look. Mushroom house, 21 by. I bet that's really cheap as well, or free. Shall I build that one? Let's have a look. Oh, some stuff. Yeah, let's build that. 3 stacks of planks. The wooden door is actually free, although it's showing up on this list. I'm in normal mode, so it's free. So 3 stacks of planks and 1 glass, well, 16 items of glass we'll need for this. Probably some more wood then. So I'll sleep through the night and go and take those materials up and see what the mushroom house looks like. Right, just quickly grabbed some wood, well, some planks and some glass. So I should be able to start this mushroom house. Oh, she's forgotten what house, and that's a shame. There, that should do it. Go. Clear away this dirt. So the great thing about that is it's perfect match for this particular site. So for the next project, what I want to do is, at the moment I'm just running these 2 steam engines, and they put out about, I think it's 3 Minecraft joules. So I want to try out the Biomass engines. They put out 5, so they're even better than the magmatic ones. And they're fairly cheap. Somebody just fell off. So I'm going to need a tank to put the biomass in. So I thought I'd go with the brand new Xycraft tanks, which are really cool. It's basically a multi-block tank where you can put any liquid into. So it can be like lava and water, or it can be one of the mods liquids. So I think I'm going to build one just about here. They're fairly cheap to build. All I need, I've been looking at it already, is one of these valves. So you build the tank out of any block you want, whether it's vanilla or from a mod, then you add a couple of valves and that's it. It just works. So let's have a look now. So I need looks like I can have red, green or blue engineering bricks. So I'll just transfer that and let's see what we need then. So I'm going to need some of these things. I've got green ones, let's use those instead. Right, I'm going to need some bricks as well. Let me just transfer that one in instead because I need to make 4 of these. Right, I'm not sure this is going to work, but try it anyway. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't matter about the colour. So we've got 4 valves, we only need really 1 or 2. So next, to build the tank you just need any block, or enough of one block to make it. I'm going to make one out of cobblestone since I've got loads of them. Bit cheap I know, but I'm still poor. Where am I going to make it? Make it in here I think. So the multi-tank is just like lots of blocks with a valve in it, and it'll store lots of liquid. So I'll make a fairly small one. I think they start at 3 by 3 by 3 and they go up to, I think it's 9 by 9 or possibly 12 by 12. Don't really need one that big, so I'll just do a smaller one. Oh, there's a pipeline there. Let's see. Let me do a 4 by 4 then. So this will be like the base of it, so I can sink it into the ground a bit. So they're a bit like the iron tanks out of Railcraft, only a bit nicer really. So you just lay it down in the size you want. I think there's only a few restrictions on what blocks you can use, like sand and gravel are definitely no's. Some bees enjoying themselves. So I think I'll have a valve there and maybe one there. Should work. Fingers crossed. So once you place the valves to make it complete, you just right click on it and you can see it's changed. So it's now an actual tank that can store water in it. So if you right click anywhere on it, you get this interface. So this shows me I can hold 256 buckets full of any liquid, whether it's a mod liquid or a vanilla liquid. That's 256 millibuckets it's showing there, naught out of that. And you can like just to put stuff in, you can either use a pipe or you can just like put a bucket in there, it'll put the liquid in and then give you the empty bucket back. So I'll just very quickly just demonstrate that. Can we borrow some water from here? I'll put it back. So like I say, just right click on that, put the tank in there, some of the bucket, and you can see we have some water in there. And like I say, you can use various pipes to pipe it out, or you can just bucket it out manually. But pretty neat that, pretty good way of storing various liquids. As you can see, once you move away from it, that grid-like thing goes away, so it just looks like a normal structure. I'll just take the water out of here if I can. Actually, before I do, just so I can show you there, got 1000 millibuckets, that's one bucket in there at the moment. This gauge goes up as well, so you can see how much you've got. And there we go, there's my water bucket back, and I'll put it back in the aqueous accumulator for now. You can use that as well. You can have a big tank of water feeding this lot instead of the aqueous accumulator. So lots of stuff you can do with that. I've used it for like water and sometimes lava as well. Store some lava in there so you can easily access it.